Everyone in the courtroom believed Amara Collins was finished. She stood alone beside the cold wooden table, her shoulders straight but her hands trembling slightly at her sides, dressed in a simple beige blouse that looked painfully out of place among the tailored suits and sharp gazes surrounding her. To her left, her husband Daniel avoided her eyes, sitting rigidly beside his mother and siblings, their expressions carved from stone, disgust, impatience, and quiet triumph blending together as if rehearsed for weeks. The judge cleared his throat, holding a document that felt heavier than paper alone, and when the word bankruptcy echoed through the chamber, it landed like a gavel strike on Amara's chest. No one remembered how she once helped Daniel build his first small property management firm, how she skipped meals to pay bills, how she sold her grandmother's jewelry to keep the lights on. Now they painted her as the liability, the woman whose poor decisions ruined the family name. Daniel's mother whispered just loud enough to sting. "We warned you she'd drag us down." Amara swallowed hard, memories flooding back of nights she cried quietly in the bathroom so no one would hear, of being blamed for losses she never approved, of signatures forged without her knowledge. When Daniel finally stood and declared coldly that he was filing for divorce immediately after the bankruptcy ruling, the courtroom gasped. He didn't look at her when he said it. He didn't need to. The damage was done. Amara walked out alone, the echoes of judgment following her into the hallway where the world felt suddenly very small. What none of them knew, what Amara herself did not yet know, was that at that exact moment, in a private boardroom thousands of miles away, a sealed envelope bearing her name had just been opened, revealing that she was the sole heir to one of the largest real estate empires on Earth, an empire quietly valued at over $50 billion. But for now, all Amara felt was the crushing weight of betrayal, humiliation, and the quiet resolve forming deep within her heart, a resolve that whispered this was not the end, only the beginning. 3 weeks after the courtroom stripped her of dignity and title alike, Amara's phone rang in her small, nearly empty apartment, the sound cutting through the silence like a lifeline she almost didn't answer. The caller introduced himself as a senior legal executor, representing the Alcott Global Real Estate Trust, a name Amara had never heard but would soon never forget. She almost laughed when he asked if she was seated, assuming it was some cruel prank, until he calmly explained that her biological father, whom she believed had died before she was born, had in fact been a discreet real estate magnate who built cities quietly, owned land